The throne of the South isn't just shaking, it's collapsing. And the hand that pushed it over. The one person T trusted without Christiani's own wife. Pause everything, because Tamika Tiny Harris has just crossed a line no one in hip-hop history ever imagined. While T was busy throwing distractions like chess pieces on a board, Tiny was playing an entirely different game. One designed for destruction. And standing on the other side of that board, 50 Cent. Sources close to the inner circle are now confirming something explosive. Tiny personally delivered a secured hard drive packed with unseen, encrypted footage straight into the hands of 50 Cent for his upcoming project. This isn't rumor. This isn't gossip. This is the kind of move that erases legacies. We're talking about private confessions, hidden deals, buried deep underground. And moments where T is allegedly caught saying things that could cost him everything. And 50 Cent's response. Cold, calculated, just 3 words, game over. Tip: if you thought the tension was already at its peak, you haven't even seen the beginning. The Harris empire isn't cracking, it's burning from within. And the first leak has already changed the entire narrative around Key. But to understand how it reached this level of destruction, you have to look behind the curtain. The Harris household hasn't felt like a home in a long time. I've been a battlefield disguised as a family. For years, Clifford T. Harris and Tiny stood as Atlanta's untouchable power couple. They were the blueprint. They survived scandals that would have ended careers, accusations that would have buried reputations, and legal battles that should have destroyed everything. Their brand, their shows, their music hall built on one fragile word: loyalty. On radio, T once declared he would die for his family. But behind closed doors, that loyalty was cracking under pressure, hiding resentment, secrets, and silent wars. And then came 50 Cent, master of calculated chaos, who didn't just target T.I., he targeted the heart of his world. Tiny didn't just hand over a few messy clips or heated arguments. Know what she delivered was something far more dangerous? Insiders are calling it the Volta, heavily encrypted hard drive packed with years of footage. Pulled straight from T.I.'s private life, stretching from 2005 all the way into 2026. But this isn't harmless family content or moments from the family hustle. These are the recordings T never meant for anyone to see, the hidden archive he created for protection that just became his biggest liability. And here's where everything takes a darker turn. This material reportedly goes far beyond rumors or past controversies. It allegedly captures T in private settings, speaking openly about coordinated efforts, behind-the-scenes moves designed to control situations, manage outcomes, and silence problems before they ever reach the surface. If even a fraction of this is real, then this story has crossed the line from entertainment into something far more serious. One short clip, already circulating within 50 Cent's inner circle, is said to be especially chilling. In it, a voice believed to be T can be heard speaking quietly into a burner phone, stressing urgency, control, and making problems disappear before they spiral. And for a brief second, the camera shifts, revealing a reflection in the background. It's Tiny watching, recording, documenting everything, not just as a partner, but as someone preparing for a moment like this. When T realized the drive was gone, panic didn't creep in, it exploded. Reports suggest a frantic call to his legal team surfaced briefly online. His voice shaken in a way no one has ever heard before. He wasn't angry, he was afraid. Because buried inside that drive is something tied to a moment in his past that could rewrite everything. And then 50 Cent stepped in. No long speech, no explanation. Just a cold message dropped online, subtle, calculated, and impossible to ignore. A reminder that whatever is coming next isn't just exposure, it's strategy. Because now, this isn't just betrayal, this is control. Before T could even make his next move, the entire play was already gone. Tiny didn't just expose him, she handed 50 Cent the one thing that could destroy him completely. This wasn't betrayal, this was strategy. A calculated double-cross at the highest level. She didn't just give 50 Cent information, she gave him power. And now, T isn't fighting an opponent, he's fighting a war he's already lost. Picture it, T standing alone in the middle of chaos. No protection, no leverage, no escape. And somewhere behind enemy lines, Tiny, the one person who knew every move before he made it. The fallout hit instantly. Social media erupted. Threads, leaks, insider claims spreading like wildfire. Some reports even suggest T vanished from Atlanta overnight, disappearing to avoid what could be coming next. One viral post sent shockwaves through the culture, claiming the footage now in 50 Cent's possession connects to moments from years ago. It's that, if revealed, could change everything. And suddenly, silence from the industry spoke louder than any statement. Names that once stood beside T, now nowhere to be found, no defense, no loyalty. Just distance. Then came the moment that flipped everything. Tiny finally spoke. Single post gone in minutes, but saved forever. Words that didn't just accuse, they confessed. She wasn't just exposing Tish, was stepping out of the shadows of everything they built together. And in that moment, the narrative changed. This wasn't just drama anymore. It became something deeper, something heavier. Meanwhile, 50 Cent watched it all unfold like a director controlling the scene. Calm, unbothered, almost entertained. Every reaction, every headline. It all played right into his hands. And just when it felt like the story couldn't escalate any further, quiet voice in the background hinted that what's coming next isn't just exposure, it's the final move. The fallout isn't just loud, it's expensive. What started as controversy has now turned into a full-blown financial collapse around T's empire. Deals are disappearing overnight. Sponsors tied to his Kill the King farewell run are quietly stepping away, one after another. Behind the scenes, corporate emails are surfacing, carefully worded but brutally clear. Brands no longer want their name anywhere near Clifford T. Harris. Campaigns are being pulled, partnerships erased, and years of business connections are unraveling in real time. What once looked like an untouchable legacy is now being treated like a liability. And just when it seemed like things couldn't spiral further, the story takes a darker turn. A shadowy hacker group is now claiming they've accessed something even deeper inside that drive. Not just footage, but a second hidden layer. According to them, this folder contains names. Powerful names. Guest lists tied to private gatherings over the years, events that were never meant to be seen, let alone exposed. And now, those names are being threatened with release. Suddenly, this isn't just about T anymore. It's about everyone. Fear is spreading fast, not just in Atlanta, but across the entire industry. Because if 50 Cent truly holds that kind of information, then this isn't just leverage, it's control over an entire network of secrets. A situation where no one can move without risking everything. And in the middle of all this Cosone, voice is missing. T, no response. No statement. No denial. Just silence. A silence so heavy, it's raising more questions than answers. Is he planning something? Or has he already lost control of the board? Because with Tiny now aligned with 50 Cent, the game has shifted completely. And just when it feels like the story is reaching its end, a new revelation surfaces, one that suggests this wasn't just betrayal, it was planned. One thing is clear, this isn't just another headline. This is a turning point. A moment that could reshape everything we thought we knew about power, loyalty, and betrayal. And by tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., the entire story could flip in ways no one is ready for. Every update, every leak, every move is being watched in real time. Because what's coming next isn't just content, it's history unfolding. The crown is hanging by a thread, and T is either about to lose it all or take everyone down with him. I've followed this culture for years, but I've never seen something this calculated. It's personal, this dangerous. And now it comes down to you. Pick a side. Are you riding with Denise in her as someone who finally stepped out of the shadows and exposed everything? Or are you standing with TMTI, believing this was the ultimate betrayal that crossed every line imaginable. And what about the final twist? Was this all part of T.I.'s master plan? Or is 50 Cent already 10 moves ahead? This is bigger than dramas, the story of the year, so speak up. Drop your take below. The boldest theories will get noticed. And if you want every update the moment it drops, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't blink, because the next chapter might change everything. Stay ready. Peace. Peace.